lips, I look dry.
Kiss him, girl. Is it rolling?
Rolling.
Okay.
Stand by. And are we ready?
Yeah, let's get it. What's up, everybody? We're here at the Rtisan podcast. I have my really, really good friend, Miss Yahkirah here. She's going to sit down with us and talk about her dance classes, her teaching, and pretty much everything else that she has going on. So, Yahkirah, thanks for sitting down with us. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to my friend Lloyd's house. Appreciate you, Lloyd. Go ahead and give the people a shout out, man. That's all right. We let them behind the camera, dog. That's how we do it here at the Rtisan. Okay, let's talk about Yahkirah. Where you from?
I am born and raised south side of Chicago.
True.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, Hyde Park area.
I'm with it. That's lit. Where'd you go to high school at?
Hyde Park High School.
Hey, shout out to Hyde Park High School.
Before they became the Thunderbirds. I don't know what a Thunderbird is. We still run
not
the
a real
Indians
animal.
all day.
It's not a real animal. They make that up. So let's be Thunderbirds, bro.
We don't claim that.
Let's be Thunderbirds, dog. It sound more fierce.
No.
Okay. Now you have a hand in shaping the lives of many young women.
Many.
Yeah. So since we're already talking about it, let's talk about your work with After School Matters.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know, After School Matters is a program with the Chicago. I think CPS is putting it on. It's like the city of Chicago. Basically, the city of Chicago was funding it, and they have dance, they have art. I think they have like computer classes and stuff like that. It's expensive.
Everything that you can think of.
Yeah. What is it like? Well, maybe I'm not gonna ask you what it's like to work for After School Matters because you might say something. You don't want to get fired.
No.
All right, go ahead. Then. That's you got it.
So it's been a little over a year. This past September made a year for me, and it honestly has been the most rewarding job that I've had thus far. Like I've done TV appearances, everything like that. But working with the youth is really like I recently had a sit down with my students before the session ended, and they made me cry because I went around. I had 20 students, and I went around to each of them just expressing what it is that I love about them and the growth that I've witnessed in them since having majority of them for this entire year with me. And especially like with me growing up and how the dynamics of things have changed from when I was a teenager to how it is for them being a teenager in this society, and the importance it was for me to have role models and people that influenced me and kept me off the streets, kept me focused. It's really like rewarding just being able to be that for somebody else.
Absolutely.
And even passing along those life lessons that I've learned. Like a quote that stayed with me throughout my entire youth was, "Nothing beats a failure but a try." And I instill that in them every single time they feel like I have to give up on something, or it's too hard, or things in school may take a turn for the left of them. Just keep pushing, because that quote stands so true to me to this day.
That's real.
I admire everything that ASM is doing throughout the city of Chicago because it has inspired and kept a lot of youth safe. I see
100%.
all the time. The beauty in it is that I know like the impact I'm having on them when they can just come and talk to me about everything that's going on in their lives. I'm just like, so you really trust me that much to talk to me about this?
I call it police. I just need you to know that before you start.
Care about my opinion that much?
Right.
So yeah, it is.
I'm with that. So
instructor was being able to, because I'm strictly like I used to always just choreograph for females based. So this also challenged me as well to not just create feminine choreography, but it made me dig a little deeper in doing my research on how to make things so that it can be
good for everybody.
Yeah.
Inclusive.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. So obviously, as we said, you're teaching a lot of young girls. How do you, as an older black woman, specifically teaching mostly black girls, right? How have you taken on that challenge? Because I'm sure you know going in, it's going to be one thing, but when you get there, it's something else. And you already talked about there's a mentor aspect of it, there's a confidentiality aspect of it, there's a entrusting thing, there's a discipline maybe they hadn't had. Because I know with the arts, it's like, oh yeah, come have fun.
Yeah.
But really, that instructional time, that practice time, you can't have a whole lot of messing around, and they probably look at you, oh, she one of us. But at the same time, I gotta check you, G, because hey, I need you here because we're here to do something. And it's a performance. I know ASM is a performance or series of performances at the end of the school year that have to be done, and you can't go out there looking,
Well,
so just talk about I know, but no. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so much.
But it was a challenge when I first started. I am not going to lie. There were moments when after I was done teaching, I like made sure I had a little personal bottle of wine in the car waiting for me just to like.
I mean, you weren't drinking, right?
No, okay.
That wasn't happening.
Well, when I got home and put
there
it
it
in front
is.
of my
Yeah,
crib,
bam. You was in park and the kid was out there. Yeah, all that. Yeah.
But
some cops just like, oh yeah, what she said, bro?
Our orientation, getting everything together. My parents was like, okay, so are you sure this is what you want to do before you waste our money?
Right.
So you won't waste our money.
For sure.
And I was like, no, I want to dance. And from that day on, I switched my major over to dance, and I just really put my all into it.
Look at that. I'm with that, man. You know what? I wish I was that brave. Well, I was when I first went to college. I mean, we went to college the same year, but like I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this music. And my mom was like, don't do music. You're not gonna get a job.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Look at arts like yes, you cannot be profitable from it, and if that's honestly all that you see yourself doing, then you will make sure that you are profitable from it.
Absolutely.
So,
you know what? I gotta tell. If you're an artist and you want to do art, man, do it and be the best at it. Because if you're good, people will pay you for it. Now, like everything else in life, you know, there's a lot of people making pencils, making paper, making toilet paper.
Exactly.
You got to be creative. You got to find a way to sell yourself to people. And if you're not willing to do that, then maybe it is something you should like keep as a hobby. You know, and it's fine. You can do ASM. You can maybe find some community group on Facebook because there's a lot of them out there.
We need a lot more programs.
I'm for adults, really. You know what I mean? That's it. So people can go express themselves, because I think that's the thing that we lose as we get older.
We do.
We start working, and we get married. We
become
kids.
robots.
We do.
We become robots.
And we lose that, like, creativity, you know? And with that, a word you brought up was camaraderie. I've met so many different types of people playing music, being in the arts in general. I want to just say just being in the arts. And you find people that have nothing to do with your background.
Yes.
They don't look like you. They don't speak the same language as you. But y'all start doing y'all thing. You'll be like, man, I like you. Where you come from?
Opposites attract, and not, but opposites attract from background, like you said. But it does. It creates masterpieces. It really does. There are people that I've met and hung out with that I would have never expected.
Absolutely.
I would have never foreseen me hanging out with this person if I didn't just like connect on an art level with them.